Peggy 18.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the last episode for the fall season of Stardew Valley 1.5 here on our Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. So, on this episode, we have the Spirit's Eve, and then there is the last day. Now, because this is not, again, my first attempt to record this episode, I know that tomorrow is gonna be a rainy day, so theoretically, unless I will have some really important stuff to do around the farm, I'm hoping that I will be able to go to these called Caverns. I'm still missing a bunch of things, but yeah, if I want to upgrade pickaxe, axe, hoe, watering can, and I'm quite sure there's more, I'm gonna need a whole lot of iridium, so yeah. Also, I'm still not sure if it's level 100 which triggers Willie's ship, or if it's you fulfilling the community center. So obviously, we need the winter for me to drop off the snow yams and hollies. Snow yams are much easier to come across, especially if you have hoe, because you can just hoe the land and you should be able to come across the snow yams. So this should theoretically get us access to the quarry, and therefore I should be able to pick up the golden scythe. After which, I think, yeah, we're gonna only have to deal with the bulletin board. Now, the home cooks bundle, it's gonna take me some time to get the milk and the eggs. Wheat is gonna cost me 10,000 gold, so I'm gonna have to live with it. And the dye bundle, I'm gonna be able to actually drop off beets and star fruit. Unfortunately, I did not think of keeping any cactus because I immediately loaded all of it into the kegs. But yeah, if we go outside eventually, we're gonna find out that a whole lot of crops are done. So let's take a look at the fortune. So as I said, tomorrow is a rainy day. And fortune, because we have the Spirit's Eve, it's a super lucky day. Now, when we walk outside, we're gonna be met by Gunther, and he's gonna tell us the following. Oh, good morning, Mr. Max. I hope it's not too early. Well, I just wanted to stop by and thank you in person for all the wonderful artifacts and minerals you've discovered. You've done so much for one person. In fact, I just received a letter from the office of the Regional Secretary of Artifacts. We're being honored with the coveted Golden Shovel Award for your significant contributions to the field. And it's all thanks to you. Well, I should let you get back to your work. Oh, I almost forgot. I have a gift for you. It's an old key that's been sealed in the museum vault for at least 100 years. It's a little rusty, but still beautiful. So you got a rusty key, it's been added to your wallet, and basically this should allow us to go see Krobus in the sewers. Now, before we do anything, let's take a look at the farm and see what we are dealing with. So, starting off, by the greenhouse, we see that there is a seaweed inside of the greenhouse. The cool thing is that actually, if we move to the iridium sprinklers, two of them are done. So the one with beets and the one with pumpkins. This means that I can actually remove those two iridium quality sprinklers and move them inside of the greenhouse and expand either the ancient fruit production or the star fruit production. So that's gonna work out fairly well. Unfortunately, I cannot go and see Pierre regarding the added speed grow, so this is gonna be kind of awkward because today the town is closed because they are preparing it for the Spirit's Eve, so we're gonna have to stay at the farm. Now, we have the first barn constructed, but unfortunately, because today we have the event, Robin will not be working today, which means that the second barn will be finished on the 1st of winter, if I am correct, or maybe it will be done on the 2nd, who knows. So yeah, I have a bunch of pumpkins, I have a bunch of cranberries, I have some eggplants, I have Fairy Rose honey. Tomorrow is the day when I will be harvesting all of the Fairy Roses so that I have gift for either Jasmine or George's wife. I have a quest from the yellow sea cucumbers. I have roe from the sturgeons. Our kegs and preserve jars are all working, so that's perfectly fine. And we have a bunch of stuff in the crab pots. So one more thing which I would love to try and do is to go into the secret woods, gather a bunch of forageables, if there are gonna be any of them, grab the hardwood, and also stop by at Marnie's so that I can drop off the amaranth. So yeah, we have time until 10 p.m. Unfortunately, it looks like I have plenty of time, and when I tried to record this previously, I was cocky enough to try and think that maybe I'm gonna make it to Skull Cavern. Let me tell you, I did not manage to make it there, and not only that, I somehow managed to screw myself over and get stuck outside of the town until 11:50, which is the latest time at which you can enter and participate at the Spirit's Eve. So we're going to try to cover it here, and therefore I'm going to do the watering. I'm going to pick up whatever's in the mushroom cave. I'm going to pet the cows, give them food. It's going to be probably like one massive montage, and then we can proceed further. So let me get done, or let me start working on all of this so that we can proceed with the episode. And fun thing, in the editing of the episode, I have kind of noticed that sometimes when you stick around at your farm, it's not the fact that you are like doing something, but it's the time at which you are here, the music starts playing. So usually I think it's around like 12 when the music starts. And because I'm picking also the pumpkins up, I do have that quest from so this one is Marnie for the amaranth, and this is the casserole for Jody, and Caroline will want a pumpkin. So because I will not be selling any of these pumpkins, they're gonna actually all be turned into either pickled pumpkins or the pumpkin juice. I'm definitely gonna have a pumpkin for Caroline. And here we have the recipe for the bone mill, which is the newly added recipe with the 1.5 version. This is what we did the quest on the bulletin board for. And for a list of ingredients which you can drop off into this thing, you're gonna get in return 3 speed grow, or fertilizer. So we have this message which reads, hi Max, thanks for all the bones. I've got a lot to sort through here. To think each fragment belonged to a living, breathing body from the past, fascinating. Please accept this unique crafting recipe as a thank you gift, Gunther. New crafting recipe, bone mill. So if we go into our crafting, we're going to be able to see this as one of the newly added recipes. And as I covered this already, basically this will turn like bones into something useful. And let's face it, how many times you come across, let's see if I can find them. Do we have any of those worms? Yeah, so these things, and if I interact with them, if I would get like trilobite or something instead of clay, I would be able to drop that off into the bone mill, and this is gonna give me something of value. So for example, once the Pepper Rex level has been introduced to the game, what you might have come across is a situation where you clear out the Pepper Rex level and you end up with like 20 tibias or something and not a single dinosaur egg. Now you can actually drop off the bones into bone mill and save a bunch of money on speed grow or fertilizer, and that is a great value. And I do have the necessary ingredients for this. So if I go over here, I should be able to pick up 10 of these. I should have the clay, and I should have the stone because I have been doing so much mining. So how many pieces of clay? 3? Yeah, and 20 stone. And this is gonna allow us to make the bone mill, which is one of the newly added recipes. we're gonna turn the pumpkins into more seeds, and when I drop this thing off here, I'm gonna be able to pick up the prehistoric rip and drop it off in here. And basically, we're gonna have to wait some time until this thing is done so that I can see what is the result. It's always randomized, so you are never exactly sure what the drop might be. But yeah, we're just gonna see. Unfortunately, with the bone fragments, I think you need like 5 or 10 of them. Let me double check it with the wiki page so that I don't provide you with inaccurate information. Yeah, you need 5 bone fragments in order to get either 3 deluxe speed grow, 10 quality fertilizer, 5 speed grow, or 5 tree fertilizers. So actually pretty damn useful thing if you think about it. So yeah. Now, I'm gonna probably need like another chest for all of this stuff which I'm moving around, so yeah, I'm gonna do that watering and everything, and I'll talk to you in a couple of moments, okay? Okay. Okay, so the clam is what I need to drop off in here, but that should be manageable. I see one right over here, so hopefully not that many issues with this. And because I have kept the mini shipping box by here, I'm gonna be actually able to drop off some of these things already. And the coolest thing about this thing in comparison to the big one is that, sure, okay, you can only drop in 9 things, but if you put in the items in some wrong order or something in the large drop-off box, you might lose on something which you needed for some drop-off or quest or something. Here, you are able to withdraw anything back, so this is really convenient about this thing. Now, this is gonna be able to go here, they are gonna be able to level up. I'm still not done watering and such, and I wanna get the watering done just so that I can theoretically get one more harvest. And since I've picked up the iridium sprinklers, because I'm not gonna get any additional crops from it, I can actually plant those over here, because I have decided that throughout the winter season, I would prefer to grow the winter forageable seeds, and usually by the end of the winter, I get to have like around 800 of them ready for another year. But so far, I never had the pleasure of covering the second year winter season because, well, just another update gets released or something and things change, so who knows. Hopefully we're gonna get to the Fern Islands or this is gonna kill me otherwise. But yeah, I'm gonna be able to put these things down, and I was actually thinking that down here I would be able to squeeze in those 14 remaining ancient seeds, which I do have. So this was actually pretty bold investment, which clearly nicely paid off, to be perfectly honest. It could have been much worse, and the rest of the fertilizer is just gonna get used up, and I'm gonna plant the star fruit so that the one which I have with the beets which I have, I'm gonna be able to drop off for the Emily's bundle. And if I would come across cactus in like the Skull Cavern or such, I would be able to just get rid of those things and fulfill another bundle. And well, unfortunately the wizard's bundle is gonna take some time because I'm gonna need to put the saplings inside here, and hopefully they're gonna take the entire winter season to reach full maturity. And once that is done, we're gonna get a bunch of fruit trees inside here. So greenhouse has been taken care of. I need to pick up that seaweed. And as you can see, just due to the fact that I need to do all this watering and such, ooh, we actually got the fancy speed grow this time. Nice. I like that. And I totally forgot what I was about to say, but yeah, anyhow, it's already pretty damn late because I have spent so much time here So I'm going to try to store away as many things as possible. And mussels I need to keep because, well, we need those for the mangoes. I was actually thinking about... I need to put the seeds into like one place and do something with the flowers too, because this is just too damn inconvenient. I can theoretically put in 3 of these. Beets can be turned into sugar. I was actually thinking that I'm gonna keep only the base quality corn here for tortillas. These ones can be turned either into more seeds so that next summer I can start more corn to be grown. I can put some pumpkins in here. It really doesn't matter what's the quality of them because all of them are gonna get turned into the artisanal items, so that's perfectly acceptable. Common mushrooms, I do have 5 of them here. Let's make it 6. I'm gonna need more morel in order for me to make more fried mushroom dishes so that I can level up the friendship with George and he will give me the spicy eel recipe so that I don't have to keep selling rubies whenever I come across some of them to the merchant at the oasis. And I really need to make another chest because I just don't have room for all of this junk. Do I even have the wood? No, I don't, because on the last episode, if I would recall correctly, I actually used up most of my stuff to be turned into the second barn, and on top of that I had to purchase some wood on my own. So we're gonna chop down the mahogany tree. We're gonna go see Marnie. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to make it. And also the secret woods. Also, I need to harvest all of this because I have a bunch of space still free in the silos. So this is the last 2 days where I have the possibility to gather this and not have to bother with purchasing the food from Marnie herself. I'm not really sure what her schedule is gonna be since it's the day of the event and it's gonna be 4 p.m. so you can obviously see that it takes me forever to leave this place. But whenever I sink my teeth into a farm, I really want to make sure it's properly taken care of so that all the crops or the animals, everything has been managed. It usually leads me into leaving to like the Skull Caverns super late and such. So I do realize it's like not the most optimal strategy, but this is why I'm really planning to only use the iridium sprinklers to water eventually the forageables. So yes, I realize that 2 of them have been removed and moved inside of the greenhouse, but until the time I will be able to make those forageable seeds by gathering all the required things, it's gonna take some time. So let's give Marnie the amaranth. And the event starts at 5, so or 10, sorry. It's 5 right now, so we still have plenty of time, so I should be able to manage to chop some more trees down, gather some resources, see if some of the tappers are done. Now let's see if there's something of a value in the secret woods. Here we have common mushroom again. Ooh, actually 2 of them, nice. And, ooh, nice chanterelles. So those are gonna help us with the foraging skill too. But mostly it's the hardwood which is gonna help me out. And I'm really hoping that eventually I'm gonna get a better sword, because I really don't like this one. I really want my galaxy sword. Unfortunately, so far, no luck in coming across the, prismatic shard. And I totally forgot to bring the sweet gem berry. I could have dropped it off to the statue and get my star dropped in. But we're just gonna have to wait for it. Maybe I'll make a stop by here even tomorrow so that we have more hardwood. Because if I'll go to the Skull Cavern, I will require actually more solar ascents so that I can make those 2 mini obelisks so I can traverse the farm much faster. So that's all the hardwood. 7 p.m. already. Feel like once again I haven't done that much. But yeah, that is usually what you should try to do throughout some of these days. Obviously, if you like participate once in the Spirit's Eve and you have picked up the Scarecrow or you have picked up the Golden Pumpkin, sure, you don't have the reason to come back, but the first year, it's usually pretty damn good idea to participate in all of these events because collecting all the Scarecrows or the Rare Crows is gonna allow you to make the Iridium Rare Crow, which has like twice the range, so you will need just 1 to cover those 8 Iridium quality sprinklers. I did see the high concentration spot for the fish, and it would be actually a great idea for me to fish today because I'm gonna need something to sell at the end of the day, because the stuff from the crab pots, let's face it, that's not gonna be any miracle. But yeah, I'm gonna be able to chop down some trees here, gather some wood so that we have some reserve to theoretically either make some coal if I'll be too damn desperate, or just have something to work with. And since it's a lucky day, I should be able to gather more resources out of this. So fingers crossed, that is exactly what's gonna happen. And I'm gonna like chop down 1 more tree here, and we're gonna make it back to the farm. And I wanted to especially grab the wood so that I can make 1 more chest so I can drop off these things. And it's gonna be 10 p.m. soon, so we're gonna head for the Spirit's Eve event at the village. And tomorrow, if we're gonna be lucky enough, we're gonna go to the Skull Caverns. So let's take a look if these silos are full now. Okay, so we have 720 pieces of hay. That is perfectly awesome. We can drop off some of these things over here. So we can drop off the mushrooms. Hardwood and everything else can be stored for now. Spirit's Eve has officially begun. 250 wood is not too shabby. Okay, we're gonna get a bunch of pale ale here, which is awesome too. So I'm gonna make at least some profit today. No, I need to keep the muscle, and let's make that chest. I'm thinking I'm gonna drop it in here, and all of these things are gonna get dropped in here for now. I know it's a total mess, but what can I tell you? 58 muscles, okay, still kind of far away from 75, which we need for the mango sapling. But yeah, let's just go to the Spirit's Eve, get the Scarecrow or the Rare Crow, get everything else, and just have a hell of an evening. And also, I want to make a snapshot out of this so I can see what's happening all over this place. So far it actually worked for Luau and all the other events. So I'm really dying to see how this is gonna turn out. So, oh my god, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It almost looks like you took a snapshot of your screen on cell phone, but man, is it pretty. So I'm gonna definitely show you that over here so that you can see it as well. And we're gonna start interacting with everyone just as we usually do. But Aunt Marnie, I wanna go in the maze. I'm not scared. Hi Max, have you had a productive fall? I sure did. Eek! I'm too scared. Okay, let's go here. We're gonna pick up you, darling. Pick up the recipe. The funky rock sure looks beautiful, but 4,000 is too spicy for my wallet right now, despite the fact that I carry around 100,000 gold. Theoretically, we can go with the funky rock. How many of these rocks do you have, Pierre? Here we have Moreland, don't get too close to the cage. I have no idea how these skeletons are walking. Creepy. One of my iridium-infused maces would make quick work of these things. Yeah, you don't make maces, buddy. Don't lie. Why is there no more pumpkin ale? Do you like the jack-o'-lanterns? I carved them myself. Hi, sorry, mouthful of blackberries. I know the feeling. I get scared very easily. I'll leave the haunted maze to the younger people. Vincent's upset that I won't let him go into the haunted maze, but he's just a little boy. I mean, Sam can take him. I'll come to any event with free grub. You won't see me in haunted maze though. Good evening, Max. Have you ventured into the haunted maze yet? It's quite spooky. Mother won't let me go into the maze. Yeah, I would be angry too, or sad. Why? Hello, Max. It's chilly, isn't it? It's a lot of fun to cook with pumpkin. Such an interesting fruit. I haven't seen Maru in hours. I hope she's alright. Hold on, pumpkin is vegetable, no? Well, winter's almost here. It's a great time to stockpile wood and stone. Yeah, she's probably hinting on the fact that once the winter season ends and you reach year 2, everything at her shop gets more expensive, such as stone and wood. So now that we have interacted with everyone over here, we can head into the maze and find a bunch of people. Like Maru, I think I've already been this way. No, wait. For a researcher, you're not that bright. Oh, you found me. The truth is, I got too scared, so I came here to hide. Don't tell anyone. So the way for you to get to the Gold Star Pumpkin, in case you are a first-time player, and you never played this section, what you need to do is follow the path to the right where there are these fun looking hands, and you can go up here to the house on the chicken legs, talk to Penny. The vapor from this cauldron is making my head spin, but I can't seem to leave. Maybe stop sniffing whatever is in there. Over here is the chest where the golden pumpkin is, so we're gonna have to go back down here in case you don't want to interact with Penny. You're gonna follow this pathway. You can go and watch the creepy TV. You can talk to Alex. There's something weird over there, but how do I get to it? So he is able to see through here, but he's unable to get there. We're gonna get to the center of the place where basically there is Abigail. I can't go on. Spiders. Yeah, I have the same fear of these creepy crawly things, and when I was in Australia, man, there were some massive freaking spiders. So here we're gonna get to Sam. That's odd. It just dead end up here. Here we have Linus and the wizard, so they were the culprits behind the maze. And here, when you finally get here, you're gonna see this question mark, and basically what you need to do is find the middle of this bush and just walk past it. So there's a cutout, which is apparently something that Sam was unable to find. And then you're gonna go behind the bush and go through the tunnel. And this is super tricky. Just keep on pressing your right mouse or right key till you eventually go down here. You might press the down key as well, otherwise you might get stuck here. So just try to keep going to the right and down, and eventually you're gonna get to this weird spooky looking floor with the red eyes, and when you get there, you're gonna get your hands on the golden pumpkin. Now you can use this thing as a decoration, or you can sell it. I think the golden pumpkin can be sold. Let me double check. So yeah, you can either find this in the artifact trove, which you can obtain for exchanging it for Geodes from the merchant at the oasis, or you can come across it here, and its sell price is 2,500 gold. It's an inedible item, and yeah, it might be gifted as a universally loved gift. It might be tailored into a witch hat at the sewing machine at Emily's house, or if unlocked, the sewing machine gifted by Emily. So we can theoretically keep this, and I might have that wicked hat that witches love to wear. But other than that, yeah, I used to, before the 1.4 update, when the sewing has been added, I just sold it, and that was it. But if we are able to turn it into something more valuable, then why the heck not? So yeah, basically, if you want to get to the pumpkins, you're gonna go through this weird dugout tunnel, which is normally never there. Then you're gonna go through this cutout place, and you're just gonna follow the route which most of the NPCs took around the weird looking spiders. Thankfully, there are no freaking spiders in the mines here. So far, you're gonna pass Abigail, Alex, the creepy TV, the hands giving you high five, Maru, and you're golden. And that's it. That's the Spirit's Eve. Make sure you pick up the Rare Crow. That will be really important in case you want to grab all 8 of them, so that you have the ability to make the Iridium quality Rare Crow eventually. I have not noticed any new dishes, although usually it is shown to you on these tables. I made a whole lot of hubbub regarding this on the Luau episode. When we transitioned from 1.3 version to 1.4 version, I was able to see that, for example, shrimp cocktail was already displayed on the tables there, but it was never able to be crafted before the 1.4 version, and now it's basically a dish which you can make. So theoretically, this dish or this dish, those can be created. Maybe this is fruit salad, this looks like lobster bisque, these are your crab cakes. These 2 dishes I'm fairly sure are nothing which you can make. You have your blueberry tart here. So yeah, apparently I spent way too much time with this game, but what can you do? It's an awesome game. And yeah, basically you would not be able to go to any part of the town. So that is gonna be it for here. And we're gonna head back to the farm, try to restock those kegs, and head into the last day of the season. So hopefully you did enjoy this event. Ooh, we get a bunch of stuff here. That is awesome. It'd be actually even more awesome if I would drop off and get rid of all the row which I have acquired so far. I really need to put somewhere these things. So here we have some space for, yeah, sure, let's do that. I'm gonna take all the seeds and store them in like one place. It's gonna be probably much easier for me to manage that way. Kind of totally forgot to water these things here, but I highly doubt that I'm gonna get any more grapes out of this season, because there is some time between the harvests and I cannot turn so that I can water everything. So yeah, we're gonna drop off wheat here. That's gonna give me some beer. And let's make sure I get into bed in time so that I don't end up sleeping outside, which would suck. So these things can be stored here. We can take those pumpkins. Still have a little time. And that is gonna be it for today. Our pooch is occupying my bed again, but I don't mind. Okay, so out of the farming, and considering the fact that I still am not making any cheese or something, I'm actually making some decent cash, just thanks to the Fairy Rose honey, or the pickled pumpkins, for example. So really, really important for you to get these things done. Also, they help leveling up your farming skill. So overall, 18,898 gold. And we can head into the last day of the fall season. Hopefully all those remaining pumpkins are done. I'm going to be able to use them. So let's take a look. Fingers crossed it's going to be a lucky day. I would hate for it to be an unlucky day. So, the first episode of winter season is going to have a nice day. And okay, today's a lucky day. Awesome. I would love to actually make a couple more glazed yams if possible, just to be on the safe side, because I'm now definitely sure that I will try to go into the Skull Cavern. Man, this rug is massive! But okay, you can go over there. It's a little too... The room is... Okay, this is better. I was thinking that the room is not exactly the same, and we have the last recipe for the fall season, and that is the Artichoke Dip. This is a delightful way to get more artichokes into your body. Personally, I don't even dip anything in there, I just guzzle the sauce down like it's a milkshake. Delicious. And the funniest thing is that artichokes are a year 2 crop, so I can do that much with this recipe. So yeah, we're going to be able to make the artichoke dip. Artichoke dip is this thing. We require artichokes and milk. And I'm not really sure, artichokes, are they fall or are they... They are fall season crop, yeah. So on second year, we're going to be able to get these things. Theoretically, if you are lucky enough, the traveling merchant might have them. Let's take a look outside. Hopefully all those damn pumpkins are done, or I'm gonna be really mad. So let's take a snapshot of this farm and see what's up. And yes, all the pumpkins are done. So we're gonna get even cranberries, and I'm gonna have to pick up all the fairy roses. And we have one more ancient fruit. That is awesome. But it looks like both the lava eel fish ponds have decided to drop off lava eel row. I do not see anything salvageable on the shore, which is shame. But, well, the theoretical plan might be that I will harvest everything from the crab pots, from the fish ponds, from the mushroom cave. Robin has started working off on the second barn. I'm gonna sell whatever I can, I'm gonna keep whatever I can, I'm gonna go see Traveling Merchant, and I'm gonna go to the Skull Cavern. So hopefully we're gonna get successful and I won't end up getting my tushy whooped by the serpents or something else. So theoretically we can actually keep the ancient fruit this time and turn it into wine finally. I can drop off these things. And I can actually eat you. And yeah, let me just gather all these things, say hi to Moo-Moos, and give them some food. And I'll be with you shortly. I cannot be making the Mega Bombs because I need to preserve the Solar Essence. Where I do have 2 pieces of ruby, so I'm theoretically considering taking those and exchanging them for spicy eel. And theoretically we have also the minor treats which I can take. Those are gonna be nice too. So we have some added bonus effects. I'm gonna have to make the regular bombs, which unfortunately is gonna be only equal to 5 of them because I just do not have the coal. And Traveling Merchant. We are still making decent enough time so far. Yeah, probably because I have not picked up anything from the crab pots, but I can still manage to do that. Eventually, fingers crossed. So I want to see what she has, because you never know, and maybe she has something which you need for either a community center bundle or something. And I really don't want to bother with the Sweet Gem Berry right now, or any of the community center bundles. Just want to see what she has in stock, and then go for these Skull Caverns in record time. So artichoke seeds. Of course, she's gonna have now artichoke seeds. Theoretically, I can grab this. She has star fruit for 3,000. She has one large egg. Life elixir. It's too damn pricey. Large milk. I don't need that. Otherwise, I would need it if I would not have the remix bundles, and therefore the greenhouse would still not be done. But thanks to the remix bundles, we are there. So yippee. Actually thinking about changing things here a bit. Okay, I don't really think I might take the whole, what the heck. So the crab pots, and after that we are headed for the skull cavern. Hopefully. You know what, I'm gonna probably keep the other shore where those additional crab pots are as is right now. I really want to make sure that we get there, so maybe I will deal with it in the evening, or maybe not. So let's drop off all of you. Pharaoh roses I'm gonna keep. This one will not make it. The rest of these, unfortunately, are not gonna give us any additional harvests. So that's that. And yeah, let's keep the hoe. The artichoke can go inside of the greenhouse or something. I haven't made up my mind yet. Well, let's do this. See if we can get some iridium. Hazelnuts, I'm gonna pick them up maybe on my way back. I really want to go to these skull caverns primarily right now. I see coconuts. The one piece of cactus fruit which I see, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to pick up. So I'm gonna try to take a look around if it's gonna be here. Yes, it is, which means that I should be able to finish Emily's bundle if I had the bright idea to store some of those beets. Kind of glad that I kept the hoe. So we're gonna exchange the rubies for the spicy eels. And we're gonna pop one just before we enter, so hopefully we have some better chance of coming across a better level, not like when I tried to come here one of the other days and basically I had a super lucky day, and the first 5 times I tried to enter the first level, it was always infested with purple slimes and I would have to kill all of them in order to just get somewhere. So we're starting off pretty damn decently here, getting a ladder and already a spiral level. I'm really not a huge fan of these. Take forever to clear out, and we have already a bunch of friends who want to play, except me. I really don't want them to keep touching me. It would be awesome if you would actually donate a bomb or spicy eel itself. I'm not really sure if I can mix right now, like the Miner's Treat with the... Yeah, I'm actually blocked out by the purple slime, believe it or not. With the Miner's Treat, I'm not sure if the bonuses would not cancel out each other, and I'm not willing to risk losing one spicy eel and one Miner's Treat just to test it out, so maybe later, when the effects of one thing will wear off. Okay, there's a lot of serpents. That usually happens. Just hoping we're gonna come across some of those shafts and I'm gonna be able to acquire enough rocks to be able to make a ladder if I'll be too damn desperate. Because if I'll come across a slime level, then I will tell you right now, I would probably prefer for me to be able to ditch that instead of trying to clear it out. And I'm getting better with my timing in hitting these serpents, so maybe I'm finally, after years of playing this thing, since it came out, be able to actually do a better job. Okay, we have something of a value. Right now you would have to kill me, but I'm not sure if the merchant would also be willing to trade something for emerald. You can actually check it. So let's take a look at it. Desert Trader. Rotating stock for cheese on the Friday? What? That's weird. Okay, let's just pretend like that did not happen. Another spiral level? Man, you really don't like me, huh? Oh, come on, that was not cool. Let's pop you and let's free up some space here. Okay, I was talking about the better timing, and here I go and screw this up. Seriously need to get our hands on better sword. Please, I'm getting some coal out of this. I do have plenty of stone, but I'm planning on making a whole lot more fish ponds, so Robin will be busy getting all these projects done at the farm. She's gonna have one profitable winter. I'm really hoping that those hops, which I was able to acquire throughout the summer season, are gonna be able to carry me over. And I would kill right now for a treasure level. Fire quartz. So actually, because I have the bone fragments and I have exactly 5, I'll be able to drop them off at the bone mill, and that is gonna give me one of the drops in return. So that's awesome that it came out to exactly the number that I do need. Okay, there's the ladder. Means I don't have to keep wasting explosives. Okay, I'm gonna definitely have to leave a bomb or 2 in this level, however. That's for sure. I'm thinking one will go over here, one will go over here, one will go over here. I'm gonna be able to pick up a ruby as well. And hopefully one of the bombs uncover the ladder. So I don't mind actually using the bombs on this, because I will be able to, thanks to obtaining coal and iron ore, be able to make more of them. Now, hopefully I will be able to come across some mummies, because we do need the solar essence, so fingers crossed. We're gonna be able to milk this somehow. No, let's not eat that. Let's eat the tortilla. Let's eat 2 of them, actually. I have to be careful with the way the ghost is approaching me, or I can get kind of screwed here. Really cannot afford to take too much damage. Okay, there's the solar essence. Now we can ditch this level. I wanted at least some solar essence, you know? I really don't want to be making the cherry explosives. Okay, this actually worked out fairly well. Let's see what's in here. Cave carrot. I really don't need the cave carrot. Problem is, I do not have any bombs right now, so that can be kind of bad. You know what, let's eat the cave carrot to deal with the HP. Whatever I can do to refill that door, I'm gonna eat it. Unfortunately, these regular ones just aren't cutting it the same as the iridium quality ones. Okay, interesting level. Okay, I unfortunately did screw myself over a bit here. 6 p.m. So far we are managing. I'm not really sure how this will keep on going. I'm terrified of slicing through the big purple slime so it won't turn into a million small ones. I'm gonna try to uncover the ladder as fast as I can. Fortunately, I'm taking some damage here. Yeah, okay, there we go. there's that iron that I've been looking for. I'm not really sure if I should have not tried to follow through. There's just way too many serpents. Okay, we're gonna have to pop one of you. Let them come from like one direction. We're gonna leave the level because it was just too crowded for me. Oh, we can theoretically drop you in here. It's gonna clear out a decent chunk of area. Don't see any iridium as of yet, but we are only in like level 15 so far. Also no shafts, so no such luck. I'm gonna try to preserve as much coal as I can unless I'm making the iron bombs. Damn it, that did hurt quite a lot actually. How much time do we have? 36 seconds on the spicy eel. So theoretically, I can actually go pick up the iron ore. Not really sure how much iron and coal do I have right now. Would be a good idea to check. But having those explosives, especially if I would come across some mummies or such, would definitely come in handy. I just really want to avoid being like surrounded by serpents and getting knocked the heck out, because I really don't want to pay the fine. You can theoretically drop a cherry bomb here. Will still do the job. Solar essence, piece of cloth, that can be sold. Awesome. Okay, there's a ladder. We have 14 of those. I'm gonna be able to make like one bomb, unfortunately only. I wanna escape this level. Another jade, frozen geode, red mushrooms. Let's grab the mushroom. That is for our foraging skill. Okay, the spicy eel has officially worn off, so let's pop the miner's treat. I'm actually thinking about putting the bomb over there. I really don't care if the quartz gets destroyed. We have already a ton of it at the farm. Okay, this is where a bunch of these bombs would come super handy. Beautiful. So far, it's working out. Are able to get to deeper levels. Unfortunately, you are not a iridium bat, so nothing useful from you. Just wings. There's a lot of you guys here. I don't know, should I make like 5 of these? Let's see, what's the damage if we try to clear out... Ooh, first shaft at level 20, finally. Okay, only 4 levels, unfortunately. This is a level with the mummies. Unfortunately, I only see a ghost so far approaching us. I do, however, see iron. A lot of it. So I'm gonna try to pick up the second note. Somehow managed to dodge the attack. Okay, we have even serpent approaching. I'm gonna try to slay the mummy here. Get the solar essence out of this. Don't know really where the serpent is at, but as long as I can clear out this place. Yeah. So it's gonna be 10 PM, so I'm not really sure if I'm gonna come across any iridium whatsoever. And I think I'm gonna cut off the episode, or at least the commentary to the episode, somewhere around here. So if you did like it, you know what to do. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, etc., feel free to leave them in the comment section. It helps a lot with the visibility of the content enough, so I really do appreciate any feedback whatsoever. If you want to know what the channel is up to, I publish content on a weekly basis. I do playthroughs, discussions, guides, whatever I manage to put together, so the link is in the description. And the best way to be notified is by hitting the notification bell. Ooh, there's some shiny sword. I want to see what this thing does. 26 till 40... something. I want to know how much 24 till... Yeah, I'm not using this because This has that weird type of attack, I think. So I really don't want to risk not having the swing and the ability to be able to dodge. But yeah, getting off topic, sorry. Best way to be notified when the episodes are released is to hit the bell icon. That way you know when the episodes are published. It's usually super hard to miss my thumbnails. They look like a bunch of bad memes. And I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day. Hopefully you are staying safe. And I will see you in the comments or at the next one. Thank you for watching, everyone. Stay safe out there. And bye-bye for now. Let's see. There is probably an iridium crab over here. Yeah, it's iridium crab. Is this thing iridium crab too? Damn it, 2 of them? Seriously? Damn it, no, don't give me that. Oh, let's make a ladder. Stop touching me. Oh, this is gonna end badly, I can tell you that right now. F this. Seriously. I'm not gonna redo this episode. I'm just sorry. I tried to eat something. I'm quite sure I'm gonna lose lots of valuable stuff, but I just don't care anymore. I really don't want to redo the episode. Of course, I lost all the iridium and the glazed yams. Awesome. So yeah, there goes my screwed up attempt. It's also super late, so this whole thing is awesome. I unfortunately misclicked and pressed tab, so that got me to switch the inventory and I wasn't able to eat, and I just don't care anymore. Let's just go to the farm and see if I can salvage at least something. Why? And all the iridium is gone. And hopefully during the winter I'm gonna be able to make up for this. The thing that hurts the most is honestly the loss of the glazed yams. That sucks the most.